Budget fam, it's Jordan from Jordan Budgets. Today we are back with a cash stuffing video. I know it has been a hot minute, but I am back and I think I've worked out my work schedule and some things. I know we talked about this in a recent vlog, but I think I'm on the right track to get back and be a lot more present on YouTube. So keep an eye out for my videos. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you as a part of the Budget fam. We do cash stuffings at least twice a week. And I'm trying to get better about getting the other content back up. But we do talk about making money on YouTube and Etsy. That's my full-time income. I do some work vlogs. My Etsy shop is a cash budgeting system. Like everything that you see in my videos is what I sell on Etsy. And I am in the process of launching my paper planner line, which is its whole own thing. So if any of that interests you, please go ahead and subscribe. Stick around. I am trying to get to 50,000 subscribers this year. That is my goal. We are almost at 30,000. So thank you to everybody who has already subscribed. Before we start cash stuffing these binders and chatting about what I'm stuffing today, let's count this cash. Make sure we have the money we think we have. 50, 100, 50, 250, 350, 450, 500, 520, 40, 60, 80, 600, 620, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, $650 to cash stuff today. How are you guys doing on this beautiful Wednesday? It has gotten so cold outside. I'm in South Mississippi, so I'm not sure yet if this is coldness that is like here to stay, or if this is just a front moving through and it might be hot as all get out again in like a week. You just never know around here this time of the year, but we are enjoying the colder weather. I will say we went on a Boy Scout camp out this last weekend. It was a lot of fun, but it was so cold at night. I was not prepared. It was like 51 degrees at night. My boys said that they were fine, but I'm somebody that gets cold very easily, and I thought it was going to be more like 60 degrees. I was checking the weather, but I checked the weather for the coast, for where I live, right on the coast, and it was about an hour north, and apparently an hour north is a huge difference. It was like 10 degrees colder than what my local weather was projected to be that night. So anyway, it was fun. I am glad we did it, but it was very cold, and that was like the start of the cold season. But the days have been beautiful. But anyway, I've been enjoying the weather, and I hope that you guys are as well. I know we typically do this cash stuffing on Monday, and I check in with you guys, but running a little late, one because of camping, two because soccer has started, my in-laws came to visit. It's all been amazing things, but I have had a hard time balancing work and home life. I will say I have started tracking my work hours again because I want to put in 40 hours per week. When I'm not tracking, I tend to slowly stop working, honestly. Like my personal life and kid schedule starts taking all of my hours and I stop paying attention to it, but I'm back to tracking hours. I have caught up on all of the orders. If you have ordered anything on Etsy, I'm getting it out like as soon as you order it or like the next day. Anyway, I'm getting back on track, guys. I'm back on track. I am just adding, so this was the variable binder. I have not been using this as much lately. I would like to get back to it once I'm a little bit more on track. Cash stuffing has been a little bit out the window this month. You guys have noticed I'm still doing cash stuffings, just not as much as I was. Anyway, I'm moving the teacher category over to our monthly goals because this has been a difficult one for me to stuff because it is so much. I pay the boys teacher that I have come in about $400 a month. I'm not sure if I want to keep her, but every time I say I'm not sure if I want to keep her, she comes like for the week, and I'm very excited to see her. So anyway, we're going to talk about this when we get to it, but the only things that we are stuffing today is our bills and our vacation. We're going to start with vacation, and then we'll talk through those bills, and we'll talk about that teacher situation in just a second. Let's start with our vacation binder because we leave in about 10 or 11 days. I don't know, but it's sneaking up on me. I'm going to show you guys as I use this, like on the trip. I'm going to show you guys sort of before it's prepped and then after I've used it to show you how things are coming along. But we do need to stuff a lot into bills, so I'm going to be a little bit conscious about what we're putting in here, or I'm going to try to be, but we do need to get this stuff because we're running out of time. I'm going to go ahead and put 20 in. That should put us at $80 towards preparation. So we added 20, we have 50, 60, 70, $80 towards preparation. For me, that is a new bathing suit for me, maybe even just a cover up, and some of the food that we're going to bring, because I would like to keep meals a little bit cheaper if I can by prepping and bringing some of our own food. If you've been to Great Wolf Lodge, what is some easy meals that you've brought, or I guess any trip? Whatever easy meals, please let me know, because Great Wolf Lodge does have microwaves in the hallway, so I can use those, but for the most part it needs to be sort of some easy things, or even prep ahead. So like on camping trips, I like to cook a lot of bacon and bring that, and then all I need to do is heat it up. Or if we're pinched with time and energy, I will just put on sandwiches and we don't even heat it up. So something like that. If you have a tried and true, what you always do for trips, even camping trips, easy food options for trips, tell me what that is and give me some ideas as I'm prepping some easy meals and snacks for us. Transportation, we are driving. I'm expecting we'll need about 160 in gas. So let's add a 20. That should put us at 120. These are selling out so fast, guys. I actually want to say at the time of filming, there is one set left. If you don't get it, don't worry. I have an idea of what I'm going to do. It's not going to be the vacation theme, but I'm going to blank them out and sell them. Stay tuned for another video. We'll chat about it and I'll launch it a little bit later. But this general idea was a hit, so I will be keeping it around in the shop. So for gas money, we now have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, $120. My goal is 160. I'm just putting little dots by like the point that we are at, because I will reuse this for a future trip. Lodging, you guys know I already paid most of the hotel. I do have just a little bit left of my portion to pay. We are at 80, we need 120, so let's add another 20 to get us to 100. 50, 70, 90, 100 towards the hotel room. I am splitting it with my parents, and each of our portions is right around $500, and I paid like the down payment portion of it, so that's why my remaining amount is so low. For food, that is meals and snacks. This is always my biggest spender whenever we go on vacation. So I have allotted us $250. Let's see if we get there. Oh, God bless us. We're gonna go ahead, I guess we will go ahead and put 50. That would put us at 160, just to try to get us a bit closer. I have not been cash stuffing this month as much as normal, so I'm a little concerned about our bills. Otherwise, I would like try to get us closer to that 250, but no, we need to put some money towards bills. So right now we should be at 160, 50, 100, 150, 160 toward food, meals, and snacks. My rent is gonna be due right around the time we're taking this trip, so I'm trying to like balance both of them, be able to get everything done. It has just been one of those months. How has y'all's October gone? I feel like in past months, October is like the quiet before the storm of all the busyness of the holidays. But for me this year, I don't know if it was doctor's appointments and going back and forth to New Orleans a lot. And then I did plan this trip, so I kind of pushed vacation and busy season ahead a little bit for us, I guess. Entertainment, we need 100 for entertainment. I have us at 60, so let's go ahead and get us to 80, 20, 40, 60, 80. I did that a little weird, but you guys get it. That is for entertainment. It is a water park that is included in admission. So this entertainment, or $100, is more towards, they have like a rock climbing wall and a ropes course, those extra things that have extra fees. Shopping, this is our very last category, and then we're gonna move on and stuff some of our bills. We are currently sitting at $40 in here. Let's go ahead and put 30. We are adding 30. So for food, we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70 now. We added 30, not for food, I'm sorry, for shopping. Our last category, we do have this blank category that's included in the set. I thought there was a chance that we might need to add some kind of category. We don't. This was such a last minute trip. We're gonna go ahead and keep this here though, because our next trip, I might have more of an idea. It should be a more planned out trip, and then we might need this one. So we're just gonna leave it in here for now. We are mostly ready for this trip. I am planning on vlogging the trip. Let me know if you would like to see more of a family style vlog. Y'all know I don't like to put my kids all over my videos, but maybe just a little bit of what we're up to, or a little tour of what is there at Great Wolf Lodge. We will see, but if you'd like to see something like that on the channel, I know it's a little off topic, but it might be fun to share. And I'm considering this more a budget friendly trip. I'm I'm trying to stick around $1,200 total spent. So we will see how that goes. But that is the intention. Let me know what you guys think. All right, moving on to bills. Now, I am so happy to see at least some money in rent because honestly, I don't know what is even in here. I feel like we started out strong at the start of the month, and then the middle of this month, everything went a little haywire. We will be getting our YouTube check in a few days. I think all of the YouTube check is just gonna go towards catching up these bills. We'll see. Rent, we have 50, 100. Actually, let's just go ahead and add some money before we count it. Rent is going to be 1,400. It always is. So let's go ahead and add a couple hundred, 300. Actually, let's add 300 to rent. 100, 200, 300, 4, 5, 510, 20, 25, 30, 35. $535 towards rent. That is not at all where we need to be, but we are somewhere at least. And teacher, we do need to put $100 towards teacher because that is what I'm paying this week. I pay the teacher $100 every single week. It is my biggest unnecessary expense, but my boys absolutely adore her. And I will say, out of the $100 that I give her every week, she probably spends $60 or $70 on materials for them. I don't know how she's actually making money when I consider her drive here and everything, because she buys them little gifts. They're building volcanoes. They are building all kinds of crafts. She bought them a bunch of ladybugs recently, and they had this whole like ladybug home and like kit. I feel like I can't afford $100 for a teacher, but also I know that she puts almost all of that money right back to them, and they are getting such great experiences with her. So I am going to keep doing this for as long as I can. I think putting it in the monthly budget binder and seeing if I can save ahead for it, if it feels a little less stressful that way. We're trying here. We're trying to keep that going for the boys' sake. It is pricey though. It's pricey. It's probably my only unnecessary expense that I pay so much for. Depending on the day, I feel completely different about the teacher situation. I always love and adore her. Sometimes though, I'm like, I can't really afford it. And then other times I'm like, I have to afford it. Like I have to keep her. So anyway, this is an ongoing thought and conversation in my own brain. Electric, we're gonna go ahead and add 50, we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's most of what we should need towards electric. Now that it is cooling down, my electric bill, I would think, is gonna be around $75 or so, and my gas bill is actually gonna go up just a little bit. Internet, we have 20 in here. Let's go ahead and add this other 20. Now we have 40. Yeah, we're definitely just gonna have to spend the full YouTube check on catching up this bills binder, but that is okay. Water, we're gonna add just the 5. Some months it's only 25, so we're just gonna stick with 25 and call that one a day. Gym and pool, we only have a couple more months where we have the gym and pool because I'm only keeping that through December. We'll add 25. Why do we have so many ones? Okay, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We'll go ahead and add 5 of the ones to gym and pool. Renter's insurance, we're gonna skip that for now. Gas, we'll go ahead and add these last few dollars to gas because now that I'm running heat, I don't think it's going to affect this next bill, but soon gas is going to start going up a little bit because the heat runs off of gas. So for gas, we have 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, $25 now because we added $5. So what we did skip for bills is some automatic purchases. I have been cutting out almost all of the automatic purchases. Guys, I was so surprised when I went through my different statements and saw some of the things being taken out. If you have not gone through your accounts lately, go through your credit cards, go through your bank account and see if any automatic purchases are coming out. There's probably $60 worth of stuff that I hardly ever use that I just didn't pay attention to the fact that it was still there. I didn't think it was adding up that much. So I canceled almost everything. I want to say there's like $20 left of expenses, and then there is one $50 expense that comes out monthly for a business expense. But definitely have been cutting those down. We still really need haircuts and then sick days. So those are all of the monthly expenses. Now that I think about it, the next cash stuffing will probably be these 2 binders again. There might be a few sinking funds and savings challenges, because those of you that tipped over on Etsy, I want to stuff your money into sinking funds and savings challenges. But these are the two things I really need to focus on these next 10 days or so. So the next time you see me in just a few days, we will try to catch these up completely. I think that's it today, guys. Do you like my new Halloween nails? I think they're very cute. I love these Dashing Diva sticker kits. I don't know that I talk about them a lot, but if you ever see my nails lately, it's these Dashing Diva stickers. They last for like 15 days. Not sponsored. Just really adore them and love them, and they're so cheap. Anyway, that is a rant for another day. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you again in just a couple of days. Bye-bye.